Shalom family, coming back to you again. I'm just going to show you a few things I have. This is one of my bug out bags. This is one of my main ones. I got it to where I can cross check with this one too. Just go through some things. I'm just going to show you what I have in my bug out bags. I got several bug out bags. I have a bug out bag that's for my van. I have a bug out bag that I carry to work. You know, so I got different ones, but this is one of my main ones. You know, and so I'm gonna just share with you what I have in this. It's a big boy, a big bag for a big boy. Okay, so we're gonna start here. I guess I'll open this up here. This right here is my military. It's like a military shovel, and I've got this from a military store, and it's. Let me put this back. I'll let it go down here. It's a shovel, and it's got it to where I can add the handles into it. You can screw the handles in and create your shovel. And then it's also a pickaxe where it has a pick on one end. And that's a shovel. Where it has a shovel, it has a sharp blade. It has a saw right here. It can be used as a saw. I can lock them all in position. All I do is take this and screw it up, and it locks it into position. So this right here is a shovel. It's got a sharp blade. It can chop trees. On this side, it tree chops, right? You can use it to chop wood, chop trees in half, chop limbs off the tree. And this right here is a saw on this side. Just want to show you. Okay, that's the saw. This is sharp. It can chop trees with that. And then on this side right here, I go down. I can lock it in this way.
Oh wow, okay.
And this becomes my pickaxe.
Pickaxe.
Okay, so just like that. So this is one of the military shovels I have, and so I've just kept it, and it's in very good condition. I just keep it oiled up. The metal things, I make sure I have some good oil on them. Hardware store, Ace Hardware, places like that has the oil. In fact, the same grade oil that you use for like your garage door openers and things like that. It lasts forever just about. And these are the handles that go on to the shovel there that makes the long stem for you. So that's a military shovel I've got. You can get them on Amazon too. You can order them off of Amazon. They're not that expensive.
And what about a military like surplus?
I like that. That's a handy shovel because I have a shovel. I have something I can chop trees with. I have a saw, you know. So I pretty much have multiple things in that shovel. So a lot of things that I try to get for multiple uses, if it has multiple uses. So sometimes I'll do that. And this right here, over here, is my water bottle. And this is a Sawyer water bottle. And so what I like about this, Sawyer has a water bottle that has a Sawyer filter in it. And this is a Sawyer filter, all right? And this you can take water from a lake, a stream, anywhere, and you run it through this filter and it cleans that water, it purifies it. And this filter is good for 100,000 gallons of water. So it's going to take you a while to go through that, right? It's good for 100,000 gallons of water. And I have another filter that's good for 1 million. It's a little bit bigger. So this is the Sawyer. If you get the Sawyer jug, it has the filter that comes in with it. 100,000 gallons of water. You can take water from lakes and streams or whatever else and filter it through it. Look up Sawyer on YouTube, and they'll show you videos on what Sawyer can do for you. So that's my little water jug I have. Yeah. So it's all in here, prepared to take care of family, right? And then on this outside portion, there's a little port here. Now what I have here. Okay, I'm just going to show you a portion of what I have here on this portion, right? These right here are, these are like for burning, to start fires. This is like, you can take off chunks of this and it lights up real quick. As soon as a flame hits it, it lights up. So, and it burns for a while. Okay, some people, you can use these, if you put enough of them together, you can burn them like firewood for hours, right? But this is it's like a fire starter, but you can burn it up. You know, in the barbecue grills, they have that stuff you can put in there. a little block you can put in there to start the fire. It starts fast, and for your barbecues, if you have wood chips or things like that. This is that in like patty format.
So where do you
And
get
these
that?
these can be this. I got these on Amazon online. They had them at Academy too, but Academy's running out of a lot of stuff. And then these little blocks, you can burn these blocks. Each of these blocks can burn for hours. So these blocks themselves can be your fire. You just light it, and it can burn for hours. And then it can be your fire if you need to heat up water or food or something for about an hour. I think they burn for an hour and a half. Each block does, so that's a long time to heat up something if you want to heat it up. So there's some things there you can get, and those blocks are available at Amazon, and they're at I go to Academy. If I don't find it at Academy, a lot of times I go look for it on Amazon. So that's most of the stuff that I'm showing you is going to be at Academy or Amazon. And I got these. Hey, I do have hand sanitizers. These are hand sanitizers.
Don't say that too loud.
Then I got a purple one over here, another one over here, a purple one over here. So I have hand sanitizers.
This stuff is gold right about now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. So I have those. Okay. This is just on one side of my bag here. So let's go here. Let's see what's in this one. In this compartment right here, those are compressed towels. So if you want to use towels for those are compressed towels, and they.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to show.
It's over here. You can.
Oh.
Yeah, just kind of right there.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the compressed towel. Yeah, she has to lean in, but you can see it. So these right here, these towels get big. They're big as your bath towels. Once they're uncompressed, they can get as big as a bath towel. You know, so these are just compressed down. They just sucked in, and then once it hits water, it gets bigger. Okay. And so let me see. I've got a few things in here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is my favorite screwdriver there. Okay. There's a few things I have in here. Okay. All right. That's empty now. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I got your tie cord. You want to have tie cord no matter what. You need to have this to tie up tarps, ropes. It has multiple uses for various things, right? So you want to have that. And this right here, this is just a tool, kind of like a tool kit I put together for camping for necessary tools. So this is in there. And
so you put together everything that's
yeah, I've got a little wristband, and I've got different types of tools. I got see, all these tools are multi-function tools. Screwdrivers and a wrench, and that's multi-function because it has knives and things in there. And this is a multi-function, like a Swiss Army knife here, Sheffield. And this is another tool that's multi-function. You know, if I need pliers, I have pliers, and plus it has blades and things on the inside of that. So it's some multifunctional tools, and I've got them to where, you know, I've got them into a little fish tackle box. This is tape, okay, and then measuring tape to measure out things. You know, you got that, and then this button lets it go back in. Then I have a little tiny little lighter that fits in here. I've got lighters of all sizes, and I have this as a wristband and those things too. Wristbands are good because when you get on those trails, you start hiking, you have to get out and do things. You're sweating, keeping sweat out of your eyes. That's a toolbox, okay? Tie cord, and Dee showed you the towels. This is one of my favorite. It's a Craftsman, and it has multiple, and it has like ratchet. You can do it like ratchet. This is my favorite screwdriver in the world. I've had it for close to 20 years now. Mm-hmm. And I can just put the tips on it that I want. They're magnetic. So all my screws won't just slip off and fall. They're magnetic, so if you have to hit a screw and lift it up, it's going to stick to it and pull it out. So it's pretty good stuff. My favorite, what do you call it, screwdriver in the world. Okay, now this right here. Okay, now you women, y'all have y'all cosmetics. Y'all have those little cotton little patches that y'all use for cosmetics, right? To wipe makeup off, whatever.
They call them cosmetic disc.
Cosmetic discs. That's what these are.
Makeup, yes.
Okay, so to make a perfect, a fast fire starter out of them, what I did is I took the cosmetic, took those, and I put Vaseline on each one of them. And they're coated in Vaseline, and that's going to help you get your fire started. That's a good fire starter.
And it burns for a good little while.
Yeah, and so this is a knife sharpener tool, and it's got this little pointer thing on here too. That's for sharpening too. So it's a Smith's. It's different types of ways you can sharpen knives there. This is just a lighter. I have various lighters because I have fire starters too. This right here these right here. This is on Amazon for less than about $7 or $8, right? These are water purifiers, right? These are tablets. There's 100 tablets in here, right? And so these tablets right here purify your water, okay? So I keep these to purify water. So even if we get to the point where, we get water and it's been sitting up for a while, and then I can put a purifier in there. It's good out on camping to purify water. And it can, if you don't have a filter, if you have the tablets, you can purify it, but I think you have to wait 30 minutes. It has to sit in your water at least 30 minutes to actually kill all the bacteria and harmful things out of it. So if you're very thirsty and you can't wait 30 minutes, you may want to get the filter I showed you, the Sawyer. Okay. And so this right here, this is a little kit. This is a fire starter kit. Someone asked me online the other day, what was that stick? And it's that fire starter stick. One part of this has some magnesium on it. And what you do is you're going to scratch this off. You're going to scratch that magnesium off of it.
Oh.
And that magnesium you're going to scratch inside your wood. Okay? And so it's a magnesium stick. So when you get ready to start your fire, this scrapes off. The magnesium scrapes off and it goes inside your wood. And then there's another side of this where you produce a spark and it lights up the magnesium and it starts your fire. So you can get, instead of sitting there for 5-10 minutes trying to start a fire, you scrape off a little magnesium, then spark it, and you got your fire going right there in less than 60 seconds.
Okay.
So these are very good. And these are wet fire. This came with that kit. I got this little kit I think I've got this out of Walmart, this little kit maybe. And then I have some of these cotton deals with petroleum jelly on those for fire starting too. And it comes in this little kit.
It comes together a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
Where'd you get that from?
I got this from Walmart.
Walmart? Okay.
Yeah, this one I got from Walmart. And this is a little kit. It was less than, it may have been $3-4
Oh, okay.
from Walmart.
That's not
It's
bad.
got a little
yeah.
deal. You can put everything in and kind of just shut it and seal everything in that little kit. So it's pretty neat. So that was on that side. Okay. So now we have the little shovel right here, but behind my shovel there's a little bag here. I want to see. I had to set this up over a year ago, so I don't know what's in all these little pouches. So I'm just seeing what I've got in here. So in this bag I've got this looks like Kleenex.
This is precious Kleenex.
And here's another little fire kit thing I have.
Yeah.
This is some camping, some wash, that's sanitary.
Okay. Yeah.
And this right here. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I've got a few things here. Okay, that's in this mid pouch right here. That's behind the shovel I had showed you guys, right? All right. What do we have here? I've got this looks like a towel kit where I have this stuff from sanitary. I just put this in here, and I got my eyeglass case because I wear glasses. So this is like a kit that I have that I set up for cleaning my glasses and this, that, and the other. So that's what that's for. And it's got these smaller expandable towelettes, but these towelettes they're for your glasses there, so they're better towelettes for it. And this is a Coleman. This is 50 sheets, and these sheets right here have soap in them. So once water hits them, it has soap in each one of them, and you use it to wipe your hands with soap and clean your hands with. pretty neat stuff. That's at Academy.
Academy, okay.
Alright. And then I have bug repellent. A little thing of bug repellent there. Okay. In case the bugs get too annoying. So we want to have some of that. This is another, I don't know what it is about me and these fire starters, but these are wet matches to where if there's any water, if they're wet, if there's wetness around, they can still light. These will strike if they're wet.
Stormproof matches.
So yeah, and so I've got
And lighters.
in this kit, and you know I buy these little kits like this. I find these at Walmart. You can find them in the sports section. These little kits, and these little kits at Walmart are like $2-3. But they're so great because they protect what you put in them. So like right now I've got in this one, this kit, there it is. There it is. This right here, it has my stick on this. It's a fire starter. It has a stick on there with the magnesium where it can break that off on your wood. Then it has this little saw thing that you can use across this right here to actually create sparks to light up your fire. And then I have lighters. I keep lighters. Lighters last, and these are stormproof, waterproof matches also, so if it's raining outside they'll still strike wet up for you. But you know, these little kits, like I said, I buy these little kits at Walmart, and you know, $2. You got your little kit where you can keep your stuff in there secure, dry, however you want to do it, right? So there's that. And I found this at Walmart. Little sewing kit for like $3. Walmart. In case you never know if you have to sew something together.
Yeah.
If you have to sew things together to make tarps and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So you never know. Then I've got these little things of tissue. I have these. I have room, so I just kind of stack those in there. And this right here, yeah, this is like for keys and whatever else is, you know. And these right here, what I got this one. This is good for is it's a pace or two. You can, you know, for every so many 100 paces you can do, you can slide down, you can slide down, you can slide down, you can slide down. You can slide down for how many paces you made, right? So if you want to find out if you get lost, right? Up at this top, I mean, you may get up to 1,000 paces, right? But if you're at this one spot, you know you went like 800, you know, 800 paces or have 100 paces, however you want to pace yourself, right? You know how far you walked from the last point where you knew where you were, right? So you said, okay, I went 100 paces this direction, so now I'm going to pace back. So now you can pace back, 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 you know the amount of paces in case you get lost. This is a pace, can be used as a pace counter. And we use this out, you use this out in the woods too. So if you walk, say for instance, you take 100 steps, I'm going to pull this down, and I'm going to pull down the first notch for 100 steps, you know, and then the next 100 steps, I'm going to pull down the second notch. And then next, I'm going to pull down the next. And then the next, I'm going to pull down the next. I'm going to pull down that next. And I'm going to pull down that next. And then when we do a turn, I can say, okay, I took 500 steps and I did a turn. We went from east to west 500 steps. So now when I go back, when I take that left or whatever, I'm going to start marking again. And if I mark again, I take 300. And then we take another turn. Then I know 500, 300. See, this keeps your pace. So it keeps you from getting lost. So it's good to have these for pace count. Now this right here, I'm trying to figure out what this is. This is something I got. I need to figure out what it is though. It's in a hefty bag. It looks like some kind of tarp.
Oh yeah, I know. Tarp.
Okay, this is.
Oh, is it a blow up?
This is the. I got this from Walmart. This is the solar shower. Okay, so this right here fits in this little bag, and what you do is you fill this up with water, and you set it, you hang it somewhere up to where the sun hits it, and the sun actually heats up the water for you. In this, the sun will heat the water up in this material pretty quick for you, so you can get some warm water for the sun, even if it's cold out. you can still get warm water when the sun hits that material. So that's your shower. That's a portable shower.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's pretty neat. I was wondering what that was. Like, hey, how neat. Okay, and I'll be getting on to this next side here in just a moment. Okay, now, I'm gonna get on to the other side now. I'm on this side of it. And let's see what we got here. Ooh, I got a lot of stuff in here. All right. Okay, my brothers and sisters, I got some things in here. Okay, I'm gonna show them an example of one of these here. Okay, this is that little sports, that little KT tape, you know, for injuries if you pull muscles and things like that, because a lot of times you're walking and doing things you normally don't do. Oh wow, I even got a little spice deal in here. Okay, so, okay, so let me put this that way. Now there's different size towelettes you can get. This is a towel. And like I said, I had the bigger ones, that size of the bath towels, and I had the other ones for like my glasses. And these come in a pack. There's like 100 of them in a pack for like $8. They're not expensive, and I got them on Amazon.
Okay.
And what you do is, see, it's packed in. It's a packed little, look like a tablet. You let it hit this water, and it starts expanding.
Oh, look at that.
And it opens up into a towel, right? So now you have a little towel. See how quick it opened up? Now you have a towel. And it's tough. It's tough material. It's real good material. It's a good material. It's tough. It's not chinchy. So these are little towels. You see what I'm saying? So these are towels. If you keep them clean, you can wash them. You can do, you know, so, but they come in these little tablets. You know, so they're handy when you go out camping.
Oh, wow.
You know, very neat. So, yeah, it's very neat stuff. Then I have this. I went up about this first aid survival and CPR kit right here. That's a good book to go in there into your kit. And I have some KT tape, because usually when you're in the woods, a lot of people pull muscles, things like that, hurt ankles and stuff like this. So this is going to help secure some of that, help them to move on and go on with less pain. And I found this little spice rack thing at Walmart, had all these different spices in it. I was like, you know what, I can do that. And so I got those together. So
Even in the wilderness, his food gonna have some flavor.
I got to have flavor, you know.
He a mess, ain't he?
You gotta taste good, love. You know that. You gonna make fun of me there again, huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Let's go to this patch right here. Let's see what we have here.
That's your first aid.
And this is my first aid kit. You got it? You want to hold it? Okay, I'm just going to go into it just for a second. Yeah, this is a first aid kit. You know, you want to have a first aid kit with you on your journey. So this is the first aid kit. And then I stock it with some things too. Like I bought the Advil, the ibuprofen, things like that. And I got to put some more in here. Do I have it stocked? Okay. Oh, I have it stocked. I have cotton in it. Things like my whistles, things like these Advils, my medicine jars and stuff like that. I stuff them with cotton because sometimes when you're walking, you hear chink, 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 chink. And sometimes you don't want to make sound when you're out there. So I put cotton in there to keep the sounds of the chink, chink and the whistles and all that stuff from going to things clanking while I'm in the woods. You know, don't want to make unnecessary sounds if you don't have to. Okay, so now on this one right here, what do I have here? Okay, these are, yeah, this is for the people who are with me. This is a lot of stuff I've got for people that are with me. So let's go through here and see what we got here. Okay. Yeah, these filters are okay. These number 2 brew filters. Coffee filters are very valuable out there. They have multiple uses. They can start campfires. You can actually pour things through them to screen out things, water, this, that, and the other. Say for instance, if you have water that has a lot of chunky stuff in it, you can pour it through the filter to get into your bag to keep your actual water filter from clogging up, right? So sometimes these coffee filters help you out. This is the 1,000,000-gallon one here that I talked about, the Sawyer. I showed you the jug, and it had the smaller one in it. Now this is the bigger Sawyer right here, water filter. And this can, you can run 1,000,000 gallons of water through it. Okay, I believe this is the 1,000,000-gallon one. So, and that comes with an injector where if it gets dirty, you can take clean water and inject it up through the opposite way, and it cleans it back out for you. And that's why I have these filters, because I'm going to be filtering probably some of the water. These bags attached to the filter, and what you do is you go and scoop up the water in these bags, screw this part onto the top of the filter, and it drains down through the filter, and then the other side of the filter goes into your cup or whatever you're going to drink out of. So I have a couple of these bags for that. It's a kit it comes with. But yeah, this is the bigger one. It's much bigger than the one I had in the jar. Yeah, I'll show you the difference. It has an injector in here too. It has that injector that comes with that too. But this is a $100,000 gallon filter, and this is the 1,000,000-gallon filter. They're bigger. It's bigger size. So the flow. They're both Sawyers though. Pretty neat stuff. So I have those. I keep those filters with me, and that right there you can drink healthy water. Take it right from the stream and filter it, and it's healthy enough to drink without you getting sick, any parasites or anything like that. Right, so now I have these. These are, I got these from, these were on sale at Academy. These are water purifier tablets too. And so these are pretty neat. You can have those to purify your water, but you have to wait 30 minutes with those. This is one of those foldable water jugs. And then you can wrap it up and, you know, key it up on your bag if you want. But I got this one because this has a wider mouth. So this is the one where I'm going to put my food in and then put my 1 cup of water and let it sit, you know, and then the evening, morning, whatever else, you know, from morning till noon, my lunch will be ready, you know, where I don't have to heat up anything. But if I want to heat up something, that's cool too. This is an expandable. This is a... How many gallons? I think this is 3 gallons. Yeah, this one's 3 gallons, okay? This is an expandable 3-gallon jug, so it expands when you can expand it and fill it up with water. So that's pretty neat. I like the fact that it expands and it flattens down like that. Love it, okay? Okay, so we got this side done, this side. We got this front 2 pouches, and we got this side, right? Do I have something in the back? Nothing in the back. Okay. So here, we're going to go into the... Okay, it may scare you what I have in here. But at the top, there's something in the top here. How do I get to it? Oh, here it is. There's a zipper in the back. Okay, so, in this top portion, I have extra baggies. Ziploc bags, sandwich bags, and those little snack size bags. You want to carry a ton of those extra with you. This is my poncho. Okay. And this is the cover for this in case it's raining. So this is a poncho at the top too. So, and then these are extra bags to seal things, you know. So I just put stuff at the top. I think I put everything at the top that's kind of weather related things. So if I got some things I want to keep dry, I put them in the Ziploc bags and seal them up, and put them back in. Then I have the poncho, then I have the cover for this that covers a whole backpack that keeps it from getting wet, so everything stays dry in there. What I have here, this is some form of cookware. Oh no, this is not a cookware. This is actually my stove. Okay, this is my stove. It's a camping stove. And it has where I can mount things up and I put things at different heights. It's a Kenway camping stove. So this is the actual stove itself, camping stove. And I've got that at, in fact, I got this one, this stove from Cabela's.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have places like Academy and those places that have it, but to get this one right here, this is good quality, had good reviews on that.
Is it very expensive?
No, it's not that expensive, it's about $20, $30.
Okay.
Okay, and so in here, this looks like my little fish kit that I just put together in a bag. So I've got, this is a light stick, you know, once you crack and light up. These are different hooks for the fishing rod. These are like baits, things like that. Yeah. I'm kind of going through here, But I got things for fishing, different baits. You know, just found different things to use for fishing. And then in some cases, there's some of the more expensive baits that have the healthier oils and things that attract fish in here. So got those secured there. This right here, like I said, these little like $2 little kits you can get from Walmart. They hold all your stuff, and I got sharp stuff in here. So I've got some bigger fish hooks and things like that. I've got my bullet weights. I've got my fish line cutters, sinkers, floaters. I've got this stuff in here. It fits right in here perfectly. Okay, so let's get that in there and shut that, and it seals it. It waterproofs it. For $2, it's a waterproof case. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty good stuff to have. So I just put it in here and I zip it up. This right here is a 2-person survival tent. Okay, that's what this is. All right. It's not our tent, but this is in case we're with somebody that gets an emergency situation and someone else comes with us and we need some people with us and they don't have any coverage, they don't have a tent. This is a tent that we can put up for them, you know, and it takes up so much small space. It's not that big, right? Because our tent right here is a 3-person tent. This is a Magellan 3-person tent. That's ours, and that's what it looks like. And we've already set it up and everything, and it's easy to set up. It's pretty cool. What's that, Mom?
No, I was gonna say, if you can get your own, if it's nothing but a personal tent, get it. Because you don't want to say, well, you know, so-and-so may have a tent for me, or, you know, somebody
you want to
may
make
have a
sure you
tent
get
for
your
you.
own.
You want to make sure you have your own.
We got that small one in case we run across someone
Yeah.
in a dire need of something. It's not preparing for others. It's just kind of like, okay, if we're in a tent, we need to get them a 2-person tent at least that they can get in, you know. And this right here is like our cookware. I've got these cookware, and I've got these bowls. You want these bowls that expand? They're expandable, right? They can lay flat, but then you can expand them to make bowls out of them. Very good for camping. You know, we've got a couple of those. And then we got this cookware. I got this from, well, this was kind of expensive.
We got that from Cabela's, didn't
We got this from Cabela's, right? And this is like $80. It's like a professional cooking set, but it is. It has all kinds of, it's non-stick, and it's got that coating on it. It's very durable for camping. It doesn't warp from heat. It takes a lot of heat. So, and then I got another couple of bowls in here, expandable, and it has towels in here. Let's see. Let me just look and see. Yeah, see, there's another bowl and towels and those things. And this right here is a net. This is for fishing and things like that, to catch fish and things like that. This is a net, so when you catch a fish, you can swoop it in and those things. And it has other purposes too, to swipe bugs out of your way too. So it's a net. So, and if I have a fishing net, then I should have a fishing rod, right? Yeah, right, Tony. Have a fishing rod. You should. So in here, I believe I have it in here. Let's see, here we go.
There you go.
In this bag, I have one of these collapsible fishing rods. Or do I have 2, because Dee Dee wanted me to carry hers in here too. So I have 2 of these these fishing rods here. I got this from Cabela's, and they expand out, and then they can collapse and come back in. And yeah, Dee Dee wanted me to carry hers, so hers is in my bag too. So that's why it was a little tight. Very good fishing rod. You know, so we've, oh, that thing's got some, it's pretty nice. Quantum. So these are nice, you know, the collapsible fishing rods. You can use them for fish with and those things. And then I do have also the cast nets, because I believe in net fishing. I don't know if you guys ever seen people when they cast these nets for fishing. I have this also, the one we can cast nets to catch fish, multiple fish. So I cast nets like Peter and them did back in the biblical days.
They catch those monster fish like that.
Yes. Yes, so just showing you some of the things that I have in my camping bag. You know, my bug out bag, and this is my everyday carry bag, but it has a little bit of something of everything that's in here. It has a little bit of what's in there too, and it's a small bag, and it looks like it doesn't have hardly anything in it, but this is my everyday carry. So I have my gloves, hiking gloves, flashlights, sanitizer. I have this is a mosquito repellent band that you put on your wrist, repels bugs. And I have Lysol to go. Oh wow! I bet you want to keep that Lysol. Then I have, this is my compass here, and I have compasses on all my bags too. I didn't show you all that. There was a compass in there. I didn't show you the compass, but this is the compass here, and it has a whistle, and it has the fire block right here where you scratch off the magnesium here, and then you can spark it on one side, get the fire started. This is a whistle on this. Trying to be a whistle. Okay, well it's supposed to be a whistle.
Okay.
Maybe I have something in there.
It may be paper.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've got something on this other side. That's right. That's why. So, yeah, I kind of put things in here to block out the sounds. And yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So yeah. So it is a whistle.
Okay.
And it is pretty loud.
Yeah.
It can clip up and go right there on your wrist. So, yeah. Where this wristband has your compass and everything in it, fire starter. So there's lighter again. I keep lighters. Keep lighters on you. Keep lighters on you. Keep them. And this is a fire starter stick here that I've got. It came with a kit that I bought. So that's the reason why. And this right here, it's my baby here. Beautiful knife, very sharp. It's a Kershaw knife, so it's very.
It's like a multi-purpose.
This is just a knife. That's a knife. That's a knife. Now that's a knife. That's what that is. Okay. That's a knife. And then we have I have like emergency blankets, stuff like that. Like I said, I have in this bug out bag, I have pretty much what I have in the other bag. And I have this. This is a sport phone, and on the side there's a sharp knife, there's a fish hook, there's all kinds of things you can do with that, multi-purpose. This has a whistle too. You know, so it has that on there too. Dee's struggling over there. Ink pen that writes in all kinds of conditions, and if you need to get into somebody's car, this is a glass shatterer where it can shatter the windshield. Punctures there, keep you from hurting your hand, if you need an emergency situation, get into a car, seek shelter or something like that. There's that. Yeah, I think I've got batteries in here for different things here. I've got yeah, this is my bug out bag. So it's got these are my gloves, and these gloves protect your knuckles. You know, you can pretty much knock people out very easy with these. I said that, did I? Okay, so I'm going through this. We just gotta go through this. Let's go. This is my everyday carry bag. So my everyday carry, I have things in this bag because there's certain things that's going to happen when you're out before you can get to your main bug out bag. So you need to know what's going on. So my weather radio. This is a weather radio here. You know. So you got your antenna. This is a radio. It has a light on it. I have to charge it up a little bit more. No batteries, just wind the charge. Okay, so there's a radio, there's a light on it, right? It's solar powered also. If you don't want to wind it, you can leave it in the sun. It's solar powered and it can charge up. It's a USB port on it to charge up your phone. It's a phone charger and everything on it. So that's there. I keep that on my every day because when you're out and you get caught in the middle of something, sometimes you need to know what's going on. And there's my flashlights. I got my super bright flashlights there. And I have a United States map. This United States map that I have is laminated, so it can't get wet and damaged. Okay, nor torn, so it's laminated. Alright, and this is my, if I get stuck out somewhere, this is my stove. And it just kind of pops up, and then I got my tablets where I can use as a fire. I don't have to use woods, I can use these tablets right here to start my fire, and they can be my fire for about an hour and a half. And I can cook whatever I need to cook in an hour and a half with each tablet. So that's pretty good. And now here is, I've got like Q-tips. I've got, this is actually toothpaste. This is an organic, natural tooth powder that's got all kinds of natural minerals and things in there. And I've got that in there to brush my teeth. And lo and behold, toothbrush with a cover on it. Okay. So here I've got, I've got personal things here. Here I've got Carmex, I've got lighters, and I've got some more of those little sheets with soap. You just pull out one of those sheets and wet it, and it's soap, cleans your hands. I've got Advil, I've got toothpicks, I've got breath mints, I've got toenail clippers. Yes, make sure you have toenail clippers. Because a hung nail out in the camping, out in the woods, out and about, having a hung nail on you, a split nail, it's a pain. It's a pain. So have clippers on you in case things like that happen, because you're going to be reaching and grabbing for things you normally won't grab for or reach for, so it'll cause those conditions to happen to you. And there's my map. Right in there. So that goes in there, and this is like a personal stuff, Carmex and stuff for eyeglasses. You know, it's pretty neat. You know, I got my radio, my flashlight, and I gotta put my stove back in here too. My stove goes in there. Get that Carmex up here. Stove goes there. Carmex goes in there. So that's my everyday. This is every day, right? So my everyday, this is a little bag, you know, but I got it from Academy. Yeah. It's a small bag, you wouldn't think it has a whole lot in it, but guess what? I split it open right there, and there's my stove. This is my pot to cook with. So I have, even if I have to cook something, those are some more of my, some of the, these are things I can make my fires with right here. These are the petroleum jelly, little facial cotton things that y'all have. And this is the actual pan that I have that goes, if I have to cook something, make a fire and cook something, I can do that. And so that's there. Everyday carry. You didn't even see all this stuff in this bag, did you? No. It's there. This fits right in here. Slides right in there. There you go. Fits perfectly, and you just Velcro that back in. Velcro that back together. And you've got that. That's set up. You're good to go. See? Now, over here I've got, this is like my iPhone case, my little music player, little cords and stuff to plug everything into the radio to charge all my cords for my phones and my MP3 players or whatever. And then this right here, even though it's an everyday carry, it has a first aid kit. So I do have a first aid. It's a small first aid kit, but I do have a first aid kit in it. Everyday carry. I have locks on here. And then in this part right here, I have a backpack that has a water jug where I can do my water jug drinking and this, that, and the other. That goes in there. That's a big jug I can fill with water. And then I have 3 meals. I have 3 meals that I have in here that we seal. So this is like red beans and rice. I've got corn chowder meal, and I've got I've got oatmeal, but I have dehydrated berries, bananas, and stuff in my oatmeal there. So I have it just where I add water and enjoy it. This is everyday carry. You see how small this bag is, right? It's got a lot of stuff in it. But you can do it. Everyday carry. You can get it done. Have it all done. Throw it over my shoulder. Then in the car, if something breaks out when I'm at work or something like that, I have my police web belt in the car. So I can go to the van, put on my police web belt. My police web belt has my ammo pouches with my ammunition, and whatever, it has ammo pouches for that. It has all knives. It has my saws. It has my handcuffs. It has. I just put it on, and then I can go and get whatever I need to get. So I have a police belt in the car, and this web belt, this regular web belt I have here. So I keep those web belts around because they're durable and they hold up. So that's the everyday carry. And I can add pouches on the outside here if I want to add more. Like over here, I did add a pouch, and this pouch does have a compass in it. And I got a pair of tweezers, and it's got a compass in here, real nice compass. It's got a real nice compass in this one. So yeah, I got a few things, but here's the thing. I just want to give you some ideas. You need to have everyday carry on you, everywhere you go. Everyday carry in case something happens and you need to just boom. You have it with you, because this right here, I can just throw it over my shoulder and go. But I can take this and throw it over my head. It's one strap over and just free run, do whatever, So I've got it, and I got everything I need right here in here. And even my keys, I have clips on my keys where I can just clip my keys right on there and just go. And just clip and go. So, and then there's a lock there in case I need to lock and secure something up. Make sure your keys that you use going to and from where you need to go to have the lock for your lock. Don't have your lock key on a separate ring of keys than from your normal keys you carry every day. Okay, keep that. Keep those keys. And we have things like that. Like if you live in a neighborhood with your parents, you want to ask your parents for keys to their home. And then in that case, in different because you're going to go check on them, and you're going to make sure that can be a safe haven too. So you want to see if you can make that arrangement in case that happens, or people that that trust you, that trust you well. You want to get keys to their home, vice versa. And I'm just saying, it's just people you can trust now. And people ain't gonna come up in your house and do no crazy stuff. So you got to have that trust. If you're not on that level of trust with anybody, don't do it. But you just to make sure. A lot of people trust me, so but I can't have keys to everybody's house. But there's certain houses I do have keys to, and so and they know we don't come up in there messing around doing any kind of crazy things. So, but here's the thing: get your everyday carry bag, get your bug out bag together, and have it. Everybody in your family needs to have their own bug out bag. That way. And that's better because you don't have to carry a whole lot of stuff in your bag. Everybody can have their, and the children love having their bug out bags because they feel that they're helping in the process. So that's what you want to do. But I just wanted to show you just some things that I have and what I have set up here. I just wanted to show you just to give you some ideas. And this is not dealing with, I know we're not ministering in the word, but you know what? The Most High wants us to share this information with you, and the Most High brought us on board to share it with you. Some of you, it's going to bless you. And then there's some prepper channels that we may put a link under the video for some other prepper channels you can watch for other preppers that we recommend that can show you a lot of great things, how to do a lot of wonderful things. We're just going to show you what we have set up for now. And then also on your cell phone, be right back. Okay, also on your cell phone, I want to show you something. Some links that are good. There's one called First Aid. There's a First Aid link. There's a Useful Knots link. First Aid, Useful Knots link. Okay. Survival Manual, the SAS Survival Manual, the FEMA. There's a FEMA. You see, there's a FEMA link. Those are good things to download and have on your phone, right? And then I got West Texas wildflowers plants, edible plants from Texas, right? Whatever state you're in, you can get that link and download that to your phone for the edible plants in your area. And so you can get survival guides. First aid is like Red Cross. You can get the Red Cross link, emergency sections. They tell you what to do. They give you instructions when certain things happen. And you can go in there and search for different things and find out, you know, they got a learning page here. Find out about allergies, find out about poisoning, heart attack, all kinds of things. You can get in there and search on it. If something's like that happening with people around you, you're not sure what to do, they have some information on this first aid link that can kind of walk you through what you need to do with people in certain situations. So have that first aid link on your phone. Useful knots, how to tie knots and this, that, and the other to secure things. They have various knots that you can do. It's kind of like they show you how to do the different knots. It walks you through. And then the survival kits, the survival manuals. They have so much information. So even if you don't have the book, you can get the manual. Okay? And so you can get it downloaded to your phone. So in FEMA, you want to know FEMA because you want to know what FEMA's doing. They give you national alerts and things like that you need to be informed on when you use the FEMA app. So just so you know, just wanted to get that information to you. So there's a lot of useful first aid stuff you can download today on your phones without trying to go out and buy all these different books. You can have it right there on your phone. And then you can have a book as a backup, like I have a first aid book for backup too. You know, what comes to mind, I just wanted to help you, well, just think about what we showed you today. It's just to help you to bring some things to mind when you're out and about and you happen to see these things, go ahead and pick them up. Some necessities you're going to need if you have to get out and go out and about in case of something comes up to where we have to leave our homes and those things. So just want to make sure that I share with you what I know. And there's some other things that may come up, and then we may touch and go on it as they come up. But just want to let you know I love you, my brothers and sisters, and y'all stay safe as much as possible. And don't do anything foolish during this season, this time. And make sure you pay attention to the Holy Spirit. If the Holy Spirit says don't go out, don't go out. Make sure you yield to the Holy Spirit in that manner. So we want to make sure we are doing what we can on our part, even in this part right here, dealing with the equipment and things that you can bring with you for camping and this and the other. Oh, I forgot. Guess what I forgot?
What did you forget?
I forgot what was at the bottom of this bag. Ladies and gentlemen, at this bottom of this bag, there's a nice sleeping bag.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I forgot. We got tents and got all this other stuff. But, yeah. Okay. At the bottom of this bag, well, they gave me a free knife set, so that's in there. This right here is like a tarp. This is a tarp, okay? You can make a tent out of this to cover you from first aid protection. You can make a tarp out of it. And it also balances out as a blanket for, these are pillows. These are camp pillows, right? That's in there. And this, oh wow. This is another foldable water bottle with a wide top that I can put food in. Okay, and these are, they're not the fanciest, but they work. Okay, this is the sleeping bag I have right here. That's the sleeping bag, so it's not bad. I got a sleeping bag and a pillow. And I forgot all this stuff on the bottom here. Wow. My soap, I kind of crushed my soap. I mean my dusting powder. I gotta put that in another case because I can't let that go. So I've got different things like soap. I got different soaps. Oh man, these are these tea tree oil soaps. These are essential oil soaps, and I have some more of that tooth polish. And I've got powder. I busted over in here. Then I've got some, this is sulfate, there's minerals that you can put in your drinks to keep your nutrients in your body in case things are weakening on you. Then I have toothbrushes and things like that in there. And then I have kits from hotels. That's my deodorant and stuff, right? I have kits from hotels that have like shampoo and things like this. But this dusting powder, I'm going to have to find a stronger container to put that in. It bursts through the side. But, you know, and that's what I get because I like to have powder on me also. So that's the dusting powder, not talc. I don't use talc at all. So that's Burt's Bees dusting powder. So that's some of the things I had at the bottom there. Wow, that's a whole lot of stuff, right? In this. And this knife set, this super sharp knife that they gave me, it was a gift. It's a paring knife in case you got to gut animals and cut animals and you catch your animals and prey. This is for doing the surgical cuts you need to get the food out of the animal properly. And this is also, yeah, see, so, yeah, so this is a set.
And and I have my bag too.
Yeah, she has her own bug out bag.
Yeah. He just showed you an example, and I believe it's a guy. We'll get a link to him. I believe it's Urban Prepper, and it's him, his wife, and his 2 children. And so all of them have their bug out bags, and he gives you ideas for families, like you said.
All right, brothers and sisters, we love you. We're going to go ahead and sign off and let y'all go. We've been talking to y'all long enough. Shalom, my brothers and sisters. We love you.